Good morning, fellow traders. Bubba here. It's time for the Good Morning Market Prep for Friday, November the 27th, 2020. I hope everybody had a wonderful and blessed Thanksgiving and a great night last night. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice. So please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. Good. All right, let's check and see where we left off the market on Wednesday. So SPX, again, still over that inside month level and over the upper Bollinger Band, so nice green candle so far. We're starting to poke above the inside week high, right? We were looking for a doji sandwich move, but it looks like we paused a little bit more thanks to the low volume holiday type action. But we are over that inside week high right now, so let's see if we can finish the week green and above it. So the daily chart is kind of helping that, right? So we're still above the macro upward trend line right here, and after this last impulsive move up, we can see an A, B, C formation, and it looks like we got out of this corrective channel here on Tuesday, and Wednesday gave us a nice choppy inside day. So it looks like we may be looking at a gap up this morning. So what we're going to do is we're going to see if we get a gap and go today. If not, look for the fade and see how that holds, and then we might see a later day rally. If the bears really start to step up and get through that inside day range, well, we might see that pullback that we were talking about last night in the swing discussion, right? At which point here we'll look for a subwave pullback here of this of the start of this wave 3. So we got that 3604 area potential 382, and then in 618, of course, the line in the sand, which would end up filling that gap. So just keep an eye on the activity here, and we'll see where we go from there. Let's take a look at the SPY here this morning and see what it's up to here today. So one of the things I like about the SPY, if I can get it pulled up here. One of the things I like about SPY is it looks like it's doing a harmonic pattern here, right? So we have a nice higher low here this morning, and we're looking at this as an impulsive wave up here. So wave 1, 2, and we might see another, rest of an Elliott wave push up here throughout the day. So that could give a nice butterfly formation, nice harmonic going into the day. So that's another case for the bulls. Let's take a look at the S&P futures. Again, here we've got our signal zones on from overnight. So one of the cool things that happened last night, again, we broke out above the downward trend line right here. We confirmed above it, pushed, formed a fresh signal zone on the way up, higher low, worked our way up right here. Now we're kind of just hanging on to the fresh upward trend line here from last night. So again, we'd like to see a nice push here, like I said, a nice gap and go, a push over the overnight highs, right? If we could do that and we can get above the other overnight highs here from the other session, right? Hopefully we can get into these zones right here and hold, and make it just some relative strength going into the weekend. So we'll see how it goes going from there. Again, guys, don't forget it's a half day today, so it's Black Friday. So the markets close early. So the New York Stock Exchange closes at 1 o'clock Eastern time. So definitely keep an eye on that here, and also keep an eye on your geometric levels right here. I mean, this is a very important one right now on the MES. So we got this going on here. So again, if you're trading weekly options, watch out for your theta. Okay, it could be a little bit of a cup and handle pattern working right here. We'll see how it goes here into the rest of the day. So keep an eye on your options, right? Theta is going to be really low. So trading pure momentum. So look at trading next week's options. That's the idea right there. The Qs again still channeling up here going into this morning. The IWM kind of ticking a little bit lower here today. I mean, the vaccine news from AstraZeneca. I mean, a lot of stuff is just kind of like blah, right? IWM needs some real hope, right, to get going. And I mean, the one thing that's been keeping it up has been the financials, right? The XLF has been really, really strong. It's kind of ticking lower here today. So that needs to show some relative strength to get the small caps going. So we're going to keep an eye on those. Other than that, let's take a look at a couple of the big names out there. We got Apple gapping up pretty nicely here this morning. So been kind of channeling up, been having some choppy price action. Why? Well, because of the daily chart, we're kind of messing around on this triangle right here. We're still below the ADMA. We're over the 50-day, under the cloud, under the triangle. So it's just kind of a little bit blah on Apple. We'll see maybe get some good Black Friday numbers or something like that. Sell a bunch of ear pods or whatever they like to do, okay? So anyway, keep an eye on Tesla here this morning. Maybe it's giving a viable dip. There's an investigation in the front suspension by auto safety agency. So it was ticking down a little bit lower on that one, but it doesn't seem to care. It's going to probably squeeze out the bears on that one too. So we'll see how that goes. And that's all for Tesla. So good stuff. All right. So at this point now, we're going to go take a look at a few more stocks that are on our radar in the bubble report, and what we're going to be revealing to our bubble report members and the our Discord elite access members. So appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to get more in-depth video coverage on the stocks or setups that are on our radar, be sure to join our group or subscribe to the Bubba Report for more morning analysis. The Bubba Report includes S&P 500 review, also a market profile game plan on the S&P futures, sector updates, gappers, orbs, unusual option activity, economic calendar, and we also have Elliott wave counts that are on our radar made by Algo 382. Be sure to click the link at the end of this video to subscribe today.